0909-916-4403. If you have any questions for King Promise, and I said he's joining me on the show, his song Terminator is buzzing everywhere, and he's in the studio. How you doing, King Promise?
Very well, thank you.
How are you? How have you been?
I've been blessed, man. Very well. Very well.
You've been actually blessed. I can't even lie. Since the last time I saw you, you've been doing like different things. You've been touring, you've been performing.
Yeah.
You have a song called Terminator that is literally blowing up everywhere. How did that make you feel?
I mean, God is good, eh?
You tell me.
Yeah, man. It's an amazing feeling to when you put the music out, you expect and want people to love it as much as you love it, and when it turns out like this, it's such an awesome feeling. So yeah, it feels good.
Yeah, you have Young John on the song.
I do.
Jiggy. How did you link up with Young John?
How did we look? We've been in communication for a while now. Actually, yeah, that's my guy. From
Before
time.
the song.
Yeah.
Has he ever produced for you before? I know he used to be a producer.
I met him when he was a producer. Like, we started talking when he was a producer. That was like back, so it's just amazing to see everything that's happening. I'm actually a big fan of his music, as well as his production, so it was only perfect. Like, when I thought about a remix for Terminator, no one came to mind than my guy Jiggy. So shouts Jiggy, man.
But the one with Young John, that's not the only remix we're getting, right?
Nah, that's not.
Before we get there, I know I'm gonna have to try to make you talk about that one. But let's talk about other things first before we get to the other remix of Terminator. So the song has a viral dance.
Yeah.
That everyone is dancing to on TikTok. Did you come up with that dance there, or like it was like influencers?
Nah,
like a dancer.
Literally, when I was making the song, it felt like one of those songs that you could dance to. So I had like an idea in my mind, but shouts to my boy Dance God Lloyd. He's a dancer from Ghana. I explained it to him and he brought it to life, so that's all his. So shouts to Dance God, man.
But you're killing the dance. I can't even lie. You're killing it.
I like to dance now. It's a good vibe. When you hear good music, you move in it. So it's beautiful that we got to put that dance together, and like everyone loves it. You know what I'm saying? It's amazing, man. Trust me.
So how was your 5-star world tour? Let's talk about that one for a minute.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing.
How many cities?
It's my first world tour.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, I've been touring the world for like a while now, but like a total world tour. I did 20 cities. So I did 9 in America and I did 11 in Europe, UK. And it was crazy, like just traveling the world, just taking the music to the people, representing my Africans, representing Ghana, everybody, just to the rest of the world. It's just amazing, you know what I mean? So that those are memories I really cherish, and we only getting started, Yeah.
So what city? I know I saw videos of the world tour. Yeah. What city gave you the most energy?
Energy.
And what's also the most surprising?
I come with the energy as well, so it's like we go meet somewhere, you know what I mean? But I have like very, very special like spots in my heart for the tour, for different cities. Some of them were the first time I ever been there. Like, for example, like Stockholm was my first time performing in Stockholm, in Oslo, in Paris. Do you know what I mean? These are like dates that are very special to me because we got to like bond. Do you know what I mean? I love being on stage. That's my happy place. So but the usual suspects like London, Amsterdam, New York, DC, Atlanta, those were crazy.
Yeah. Crazy. All right. So for the tour, what is the most surprising thing that has ever happened to you while performing as an artist, and you're like, wait, this happened?
Most surprising, I don't say surprising, but like very fulfilling, where like you don't have to sing. You know what I mean? Like, it's like they're singing everything, you're literally watching a choir. That's always very fulfilling, just to see that the music has traveled all the way from studios back home to the rest of the world, in the cold, and just everyone just singing word for word. It's always beautiful, man.
So for the conversation around performing and the fans just singing along to the song, sometimes when we're watching it, and we're just in the house, maybe we're even at the event, and we see like the fans are singing back to the artists. It's always like, oh, but we also want you to perform. We also want you to sing. I know the artists want the fans to sing along or just perform the song, and sometimes they find like we want the artists to sing. Like, we want you to sing. We came out here for you. How do you guys find the balance? Because I know you hear artists, fans say, why are we the ones, or people just saying, why can't the artists just perform?
I'm definitely gonna perform for you.
Yeah.
That's my thing. Like, even if there's a point in time where everyone's singing, I just soak it in, and then we run it again. I just sing. I just perform.
Yeah, I've seen you perform before. I saw you were at the Trace Life thing, and you had like a show.
Oh yeah, Terror Culture.
Yeah, and like, it was really crazy. I think it was like 2 years ago.
Yeah.
3 years ago.
Nah, less than that.
Less than 3 years. 2 years ago.
Yeah, like a year and some change, eh?
Yeah, and some change. But that was a very, very good performance.
Thank you so much.
Did you envisage that, love? To be honest.
I mean, it was my first
yeah.
actual like headline in Nigeria, so I didn't know what to expect. Obviously, I had never done it, but that was crazy. That's also one memory I'm always gonna keep in my heart. It wasn't really expected, but it was appreciated. I really loved it.
And it's in those moments that you know that, okay, wow. Yeah. This is like, these guys are not here, but these guys are really listening. That's like some sort of measure.
Ghana and Nigeria, we did together. We did together.
All right.
Look, I have a Nigerian name now.
You do?
Do you remember?
Please, you have to tell us.
What was it? Yawa Boys.
Wait, is that Igbo name?
It was given to me yesterday, but I was on stage, so I was like in the heat of the moment.
Well, you guys don't remember, please remember. Is it Ifeanyi?
No.
Is it Yoruba name?
I wouldn't remember.
You wouldn't know. They should know. Yeah. But yeah.
You guys.
Yeah, you should know.
This is how they call it.
But it's cool. It's cool. You always get so much love when you come to Nigeria.
I love Nigeria, man. Like, I'm literally here all the time. Like, the energy, the drive, the speed to everything is just it's just amazing. Like, I was telling my friend the other time, it reminds me of like New York or London. Like, no one's sleeping. Everyone's like, everybody hot. Everyone, in Ghana, we're just very relaxed, calm. Here is like total opposite, and I love it. I really love it.
People who are like music fans, or people who do music, like artists, or just people who travel around the world, always compare Lagos energy to New York energy and say it's the same boss energy. Like,
because it doesn't sleep. It's like everyone's on the go, on the move, and I feel like if you're in an environment like that, you can't. If you do, you understand. If you how do you say? If you sluggo though. Do you know what I mean? So I love it. I love it.
So there's no city or there's no state in Ghana that has that kind of energy. Is everywhere like just chilled?
Yeah, Ghana, we're just very calm, relaxed. We know how to have a good time. Don't get it twisted.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody comes to Ghana for like a good time. So
yes, at the end of the year especially.
Yeah, so there's that, but it's just the energy about Nigerians. I don't even think it's just like compared to Ghana. Like, even I've been to several African countries. There's nowhere like Lagos. Do you know what I mean? So
it's not just a Ghana thing.
What'd you say?
It's not just a Ghana thing.
No,
it's like
it's
every
you
like
guys'
Nigeria.
energy now. It's the Nigerian energy. You can't compare that to. I love it. I love it. It's crazy.
All right, so let's talk about this other remix for Terminator. Are you gonna give us the gist?
Which one are you talking about?
How many do you have? How many new remixes do you have for Terminator?
I'm not trying to do like way too much, but I do have like a couple.
A couple, more than one.
I mean, I have verses, a couple of verses, so
from different people. So now you have to arrange it.
We're just working on like a special like next remix like for everybody. So it's like a global remix. It's gonna be crazy.
So when you say global remix, that means you're gonna put like more than one artist on it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. like different. I'm trying to get.
I can see.
Yeah, I'm fishing for the gist.
I can see. And literally, I mean, I can tell you one. Please obviously, because I have Tiwa Savage.
I know that one. I know that one. We all know that one. That one was already teased. But that's that.
I feel like that's all you can get for now.
Why is that going to be the scoop? We already have that scoop now. That's not the one we're talking about.
But I didn't know you had it, but I've given it to you too.
I have it.
Yeah, man. Now, shout out to Tiwa, man. She's a legend. I truly love her and her music, so it's such an honor to have her jump on a record.
So for the song Terminator, the first time I heard the song, if I didn't like read the lyrics or like see the title, I didn't know you were saying Terminator.
What do you think I was saying? Tell me later.
Tell me later.
I've
tell
seen
me
it.
later.
There's so many different ones. So
Tell me. I never thought
some
it was
people say call me later. Some people say
mine was tell me later. Like,
I don't tell.
But, okay, say Terminator as a word.
Terminator.
But that's not what you said on the song.
Terminator. I be like Terminator. I did deliver. I pass it up time. I be like Terminator. Yeah,
it sounds like tell me later. It sounds like I promise you, it sounds like tell me later. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool. But of course, we have Ashake. I'm sure you know Ashake. He has a song called Terminator. When you were recording your song, I decided to call it like Terminator. Did you like Terminator?
No, I didn't think I was gonna be the first one to say Terminator in the song, so I really couldn't be bothered. But it just really went to what I was doing, and I felt like it was perfect because the whole theme and idea was like just going for it and just killing it, like the Terminator. So But shout out to Ashake, man.
Shout out to Ashake.
Yeah, man. Love his music.
What do you think about the music industry, like the music space in Nigeria and in Ghana?
I think we're very similar sound-wise. As much as people try to do a lot of comparison and fight here and there, I think it's just love. At the end of the day, it's like siblings. You know what I mean? Siblings always fight. At the end of the day, it's always love because you can't fight people you don't love. Like if you don't care about someone, you won't really like bother yourself do anything with them. And I feel like that's the relationship we have. And with music, we all have like high life as our roots. Do you understand what I mean? So it's like we are so similar than we think. But it's just different energy. Do you know what I mean? Like I've been telling you guys about the Nigerian energy. That's something that you guys have that like I haven't felt anywhere. Do you know what I mean? So music wise, you guys are killing it. Globally, it's amazing. Do you know what I mean? Like selling out all these arenas, music charting on different charts globally is such a beautiful thing to see African music. Crossing the border and making a mark globally, and it's quite clear that Nigerians are championing that agenda, so I respect it a lot. So
well, shout out to you, King Promise, because I know that you and I have had a conversation whenever from time to time on radio about your love for Ghana music and also for Nigerian music. And every time
people
you come
think
here,
I'm Nigerian.
Yeah, whenever you
and
come
I take
here,
it.
you take it.
Of course I take it. I love it.
It's like how people think that Mario is Nigerian too.
Yeah, a lot of people think I'm Nigerian, and I'm like, yeah, why not? I have a little Nigerian history as well. So
what's your Nigerian history?
When I was one, I was brought here.
Okay.
My grandma was married to a Nigerian.
Oh.
Yeah, so when my mom gave birth to me, she brought me here when I wasn't even one apparently. So I was here for a while, and it took me back to Ghana.
So it's pure love for you when it comes to Ghana.
Total, 1000%.
As someone who is a big fan of the Nigerian music industry and you're Ghanaian, do you sometimes find yourself stuck in the middle when people have conversations? Because there was something that was trending on social media where someone in your industry was talking about it's a silent war against Ghana music actively spearheaded by Nigerian gatekeepers. And look at you in Ghana doing your music. Look at your song Terminator blowing up in Nigeria. How do you navigate those kind of conversations?
Like I said, for me, it's always like there's always everyone having their own opinions and what they think. But for me, it's Africa to the world. Do you understand? It's like it's not this against the other. At the end of the day, what you guys are doing, like I said, is so beautiful that it's like it inspires and motivates me. I don't find myself on any sides because really and truly, like we both know the truth. Do you know what I mean? Well, you guys are killing, what you're doing. Everyone's doing their thing as well. And at the end of the day, it can't be war. It can never be like anything against each other. In my view, most of my best friends are Nigerians. Most of the artists that make music with are Nigerians. Like these are my brothers. Do you understand what I mean? And I've never felt any sort of like
gatekeeping against Nigerian artists.
When I come here, it's always love. You know what I mean? I'm always here. I come back and forth a lot, and it's always love. So, yeah, man, we did together.
What meal do you eat the most whenever you're in Nigeria?
Voila. Actually, Daniel.
Why Daniel?
Because I'm always trying new stuff.
Okay.
I'm like that. Like anywhere in the world, you catch me eating Ghanaian food. Like I find a way to find some.
Even in Nigeria.
I had wache yesterday. Yeah, I had wache, but obviously, like I like Chinese a lot as well, and I have Nigerian jollof in my house right now.
Why Nigerian jollof?
Because I couldn't find Ghana jollof.
Okay,
But
okay.
I was telling him it was actually fire. Like, that jollof was actually slapping.
It's slapping at me.
It slap. Now a heavy slap.
It's a heavy slap.
Yeah.
All right. So thank you so much, King Promise, for coming through. What is your plan for the song? Now, this, I know you don't want to give us the dub, but you said you're dropping like an African version of Terminator.
I never said that.
Oh, you said you're dropping. Wait. Oh God, King Promise. You said you're dropping a version.
I'm just saying. I just said I'm doing like a big like global remix. That's
Okay,
it.
global remix. So okay, so the global remix, we're gonna have like Africans on it.
Of course. No.
Exactly. Now we're gonna have like Americans on it.
I don't. What are you trying to say? I never said that.
Artists from
I
different
I
parts
just,
of the world.
you know,
Okay, just
I'm
give us
just trying to put
something.
together like a very, because I love the song so much.
We do.
I'm not really like trying to like force a remix. You know, it has to like feel right, or whoever's
Yes.
on the song has to feel right.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean? So we're just putting it together. You hear it. You can hear. But loud.
Loud. When should you be expecting that loud one?
Very soon. Obviously we're working on the album. So
Okay.
Terminator is the first single of the album.
Okay.
So we're almost done. So just putting everything together in due time. It should be spanking hot on your radio.
When are you dropping this body of work, the album?
We're working towards the end of the year, before the year ends actually.
Do you have a title for it?
Not yet. I think I do.
You don't want to say.
Okay, I don't think I do.
I think the last time you came, you told me you were going to drop an album. We had that conversation.
That was 5-star.
That was 5-star. Yeah,
Yeah,
I just remember now.
Yeah,
and you told me it was 5-star at the time.
Yeah.
So now.
This one I haven't announced it yet. I mean, obviously I have a title because it's a theme that
Of course
I'm
you have
working towards.
title.
But don't worry, before it comes out, you know.
How? Literally, the last time I knew about your album was when you came here and you gave me the dub. So how was am I supposed to know?
You go talk in chambers.
How many tracks?
So the thing about me is when I'm working on an album, I work on like, if I'm gonna drop 15 songs, I work on like 30 songs, and then I pick like So that's where I'm right now. I can't even tell you. I could say what I have right now. It could change tomorrow. You never know. You know, because I'm always adding and taking out.
Okay. So, but you have features on it. You're working with a couple of artists.
Of course, yeah.
We've seen Young John. We've seen
Jiggy. Definitely.
Who else is on it?
Very exciting names on it.
Why are you doing
very,
this?
very
Like,
exciting
why are you
names on
doing
it.
this?
Very exciting.
Okay, since you won't tell us the title of the album, you won't tell us when the album is dropping.
But it's not
you won't
ready.
tell us the features on
It's
it.
not ready now.
But you know the features. Okay, so what are you going to tell us about the album willingly?
It's the best music I've ever made yet.
Okay.
Yeah, like so far, like the music on the album is, you can tell from Terminator. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, what I have coming. It's crazy, and I love it myself. I really can't wait to share with the people. I've been working on it for a minute, so it's very, very like special to me. So I definitely can't wait. I feel like you guys are gonna like.
What's the
latch
theme?
onto this one crazy.
What's the theme of the album? I like your perspective when you talk about love, when you sing about love.
Yeah.
And
What do you like about it?
It's just, I like how you sing about love. So you know that when it comes to singing about love, when it comes to singing about women, when it comes to singing about relationships, from an artist's perspective, it can be a type of way. It can be it can be weird.
How?
Maybe not weird, but it can be I don't know. I don't want to use the word, but sometimes when artists sing about love or sing about women, it's not always from a loving, respectful perspective. Do you understand?
Like
It can always be like,
boy, not
yeah, like
yeah, it makes it now. But there's always a balance there.
There's always a balance, and most of the time you think about it from a very positive perspective. Like it's beautiful to hear how, like, to listen to love or to see a babe through your eyes. So I'm wondering if I'm gonna get that kind of perspective on this.
Yeah, you're gonna get that.
You
most
know,
definitely.
like now heartbreak season.
Oh, I'm not. No. That. I mean, but I would write about like experiences, whether it's heartbreak, whether it's love, whether it's hustle. It's just like this whole album. The whole theme is being true to myself. So that's what it is. Basically, like whatever made everybody fall in love with me from when I started till now is what I'm going back to. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, man, it's very special.
The last time we had an interview and you came here, you spoke about being in love. Are you still in love in 2023?
I'm in love with life. I'm in love with life. I'm living life and loving it.
But the last time you came, you spoke about being in love.
Yeah, I'm still in love with life, with my music, with everything. You know. Everything.
Everything.
Yeah, man.
Okay. All right. Cool. All right, King Promise. Thank you so much for coming through on the show. It was so nice to have you here. So the Terminator challenge. Are you probably gonna give us this dance step before you leave?
Can you do it?
Yeah.
Yeah, we do it together. Why not?
Yeah. I can do it. All right.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you so much for coming through on the show. Go check out his new song. It was not new, but yeah, it feels new every day. It's called Terminator. When we're still waiting for the global remix. In the meantime, let's keep jamming Terminator by King Promise. Tell someone to tell someone to tell someone that King Promise is in the building. Are you gonna be doing other things in Nigeria while you're here?
Yeah, I'm in the studio. I'm in the studio back to back, just trying to wrap up the album. I just done mainland block party over the weekend in
I
Lagos.
saw the video of that one.
Gonna go to Abuja for the first time this weekend as well.
Oh, you are?
Yeah, we're gonna do another. I have another show over there.
Okay.
And yeah, man, we're in Lagos. We there outside. In Ghana, say Abonting.
Abonting.
That's it.
What does that mean?
Abonting. We outside.
Okay, Abonting.
Abonting.
Number one lifestyle station. My name is Melody.